When I started reading Authority last night, I was like, okay, I am on the right track. I got into this program a month ago, and when I say clarity is the biggest gift that I have.
Give us an example of something you've been able to do in these 4 weeks.
Lovable OS, game changer. Like, I've been dibbling and dabbling with AI. I built the app like on a different platform. Then I made my first OS week.
Whoa.
And so when I started reading Authority last night, I was like, okay, I am on the right track. Hi, first of all, I am super excited to be here. I'm Erica Terry, educator turned entrepreneur and founder of Classroom to CEO, where I help other teachers take what they're already doing in the classroom and turn it into digital products and multiple streams of income.
Oh, wow. Are you from
Yeah.
Mississippi?
I am actually from Cleveland, Ohio, but both of my parents are from Alabama. So
Okay,
that's where
yeah.
you're catching.
Well, I grew up, I was born in Jackson, Mississippi, and my father's side is Alabama. So I just recognize the sound. Okay. That's exciting what you do. So you're in your first 5K.
Yes.
Tell me about a recent win you had.
I can tell you about a ton of them, and I've only been in it for really about 4 weeks now. I would say crazy. I would say the biggest win is, and long story short, I started Classroom to CEO in 2020. I had really good success. 10, 20K months. I was about to release my first book, and my husband got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer the week of the book release. Totally just, oh my gosh, devastating. And so that flopped, and I've kind of been hidden all this time working behind the scenes in other people's businesses. And every time I would try to come back out, as you know, the landscape like 2020, 2021 is totally different now. And so I've been feeling like I was just throwing darts blindfolded at the wall. I got into, this program a month ago. And when I say clarity is the biggest gift that I have, like now every single piece makes sense. I know exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and can even see like the vision moving forward, but staying focused, where I am right now. And that has just been like a breath of fresh air.
That is fantastic. So what is that? Give us an example of something that you've been able to do in these just 4 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, so Lovable OS, game changer. Like, I've been dibbling and dabbling with AI. I've built the app like on a different platform. I told you I just been throwing these darts.
Yeah.
And so I had never tried Lovable before. And when I say like, and they just did the free little that Sunday. And so I said, well, let me try, this whole Lovable OS system that's in here. And I pulled it out. I mean, that day I totally revamped the lead magnet. And so, that's my entry point now, is giving a personalized, here are your classroom skills. Here are some digital product ideas. And so that was the first step. Then I made my first OS this week.
Whoa.
And so when I started reading Authority last night, I was like, okay, I am on the right track. And so that's just, the power of one program out of everything that's in there, like YouTube OS, total game changer.
Well, I have to know, we'll talk about the OSs in a moment. I have to know what happened with your husband.
Okay. He's totally healed. I forgot to say that. And I usually say that right away.
Yeah.
But yes, it took, it was a long journey, but God just took him from stage 4 lymphoma to being completely healed.
Ooh, I know we were all on the edge of our seats, just wanting to make sure. Oh my goodness. But then what happened with your book? Do you have a copy of your book around that you can show us?
I do. Where is it? I had it right here because Lovable OS again.
Yeah.
But I started, so here's the book.
Classroom to CEO in 30 days, an educator's guide to start a profitable online side hustle. Love it.
Yes. And so that was, a few years ago, but I had just pulled it out recently. Because as I was playing, like now that I'm in Lovable, I was just like, oh, this I can like revamp, like do a 2.0 and make it like this interactive,
Yes,
like yeah.
yes,
So my mind is just like, okay, what did I say back then? Let me say, okay, now with AI, what used to
yes.
take 30 days can literally take three. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Like it's so much stuff that you can do now.
you
So
have everything you really need right now. So I'm going to just give a little bit of context to the audience in case anyone is not understanding some of what we're talking about.
okay.
First of all, Lovable itself. Lovable is a platform and website that is an AI platform where you can build pages and tools and different cool things wherever your imagination can go on 2D, basically, two dimensional. Lovable will help you make some form of it by just typing to it, just having a conversation, asking it to make changes. And it happens fast and it's beautiful and it's right in front of you and it's so fun. And then Lovable OS is my system that I have as a companion to it inside of your first 5K. You can buy it or you can upgrade and get it included. And it gives you all of these prompts and all of these step by steps. How do you use Lovable easier, faster, with more, ideas and just kind of, hey, I have this idea, put it into Lovable OS. It'll tell you the exact prompt to go over there and put it into Lovable, right? So that's what that is. And then there's a YouTube OS that you just mentioned. Have you been using that one too?
Oh my gosh, the YouTube challenge. Total game changer. Like, I
Really?
mean, so first of all, I've had a YouTube channel since then that I've never done anything with. And so to just get like the formula, this is what you do, this is how you do it. I have my first three videos up there, and I think I shared the transformation just from the thumbnail of
Yes.
using YouTube OS to update just the thumbnails, and it was like night and day. And so that is like almost my YouTube Bible every week when I sit down. Because I'm trying, right now to really, I'm still in product creation mode. So I'm
Hmm.
like, okay, one video a week for now until I just get that whole flow going, and then
Yeah.
I'll increase.
Get it
But it's
out
like
there.
my Bible. I go in there, play with titles. Once I get the title, do the thumbnails. It's just, right there for you, and it makes
Yes.
it super easy.
And I'll
Yeah.
give that context too. So, YouTube, everybody knows about YouTube. You're watching this on YouTube most likely. And there are just a few things that I teach that help you go from like uploading videos and maybe not getting a lot of traction to like having a very specific game plan, very specific strategy that will get you more views, but more importantly, get you the right views so that you can then turn that into money, monetization. And we had a 5-day YouTube challenge recently and you were in that.
Yeah.
And then I talked about YouTube OS, which just like Lovable OS is this AI dashboard that I created that just gives you, like you said, thumbnails, titles, ideas for your channel, just scripts, everything you could ask for if you need it as you go down the list. And it's all a companion. So I have this suite of OSs, operating systems, that you can get all bundled together just by upgrading to 360. And you get the challenges included and everything we've talked about, basically, all included. So I'm so delighted that you're using these. Like, I love seeing it in real life circumstances.
Yes, and I actually came in with YouTube OS. That was the first, like I
Really?
started there. I actually bought YouTube OS the day before you announced 360. Like that's how it
Yeah.
happened. And
Yeah.
so I was like, okay, let me just focus on, my social media strategy. And then when you added that code and said, you know what, I'm gonna give you that $100, it was like a no brainer.
Yeah.
Like now I could take this one, and I had already been playing with YouTube OS, so it was like, okay, now I can take this one and really like. I mean, it's so much stuff in there.
Yeah.
I haven't even tapped into probably half of the resources that
That's
are.
right. And we have so many resources for free That
Mm-hmm.
$100 offer challenge, the AI for business, where you can get a bunch of prompts just to get you started. We have the YouTube accelerator that'll get you started, all these things for free. And then if you want to go even faster, have more clarity, have more leverage, you tap into that 360 pass for $360. And that's what's really been, it's been fun to watch people stair step and go into that. Do you know about the weekly calls?
Oh yes, that was me cooking my daughter the hot dogs the other day, and I didn't realize I was unmuted.
Oh my God, that's so funny. 2 days ago we had a call and I just heard somebody, you put the hot dogs in. And I was like, what? We all had a good laugh. It was very funny. So that was you. Okay, we know the culprit now.
Yes,
But we do
yes.
have those weekly calls because there really is a lot of stuff in there. And so I like to have those weekly coaching calls to help individuals like in the group, but individuals like really understand, okay, this is how I use this product. This is how I use this. This is how it's going. Not only how I use it, but I've already tried to use it. Am I doing this right? And I can walk you through and audit your page and everything. So I love that. It's been a lot of fun. I wasn't, you know what? I wasn't going to do that originally. I was about to hit publish on the offer. And I said,
Mhm.
man, there's so much stuff in here. And I understand the value of it. But some people are going to look at this and just see stuff and just be overwhelmed. We need to have some like implementation coaching calls. And I
Yeah.
said, well, let me do one once a month because, you know, it's a lot of work. I said, that's not going to be enough. So I just said, let me do it weekly for a year. Let me see how it goes. I'll do it weekly for a year. And here we are on like call 10 of 50
Yeah.
and just having a ball, just having a really great time in
Yeah,
there.
and I mean, I would agree because I literally took the first week to just go through and look at everything that was offered and say, okay, based on what I have, here are like I revamped my school after one of the calls where you were talking about how to order your classes in your classroom. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, it's just something I take away every week that I can actually implement in my business. So those
I
calls
like
have
that.
been really good.
I like that. It kind of feels like a little bit of a university for us, you know, a little bit more
Mhm.
of a university. Because when I say us, I mean I didn't go to college originally, and many people did, but it's been some years for most of us. Been some years for most of us. Now you're an author and everything. You probably, you know, I can't tell you what you do. You can tell me, but I just feel like the I always loved the learning in school. And
Mhm.
I always wanted to bring that back. So I had Arlen's Academy during COVID. I had Arlen's Academy on Teachable, and it was like a group of courses and everything. But this is a community. Like
Yeah.
your first 5K. What would you say to somebody who's been hearing about your first 5K or maybe just heard it for the first time here, this free membership that we have on school? What would you say is like your favorite part of it or telling somebody if they're thinking, "Oh, I don't know if that's for me. I don't know if I'm too seasoned. I don't know if I'm too beginner." What should people think about it?
I would say, I mean, number one, the free, like if you're on the fence, it's free. So, I would definitely say join. That's a no-brainer. But once you get in there, even before I got YouTube OS, I was looking at the free courses and the challenge that you have the $100 offer. And I was like, okay, I already have offers that are over that. So maybe that's not where I start,
Yeah.
but here is another place that I start. So no matter what level you're on or where you are in your business, even with the free content, I believe that you will find like your place to start. And I
Yes.
know for me personally, like being in the community, I love to see other people's wins, but to just even watch you and see how you bring a post or post something, celebrate a win, but then loop it back to here's what's in the community, here's
Yeah.
how you help. I mean, just being able to watch you and, interact, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm learning so much just from that.
Oh,
And then
amazing.
the upgrade to 360 just gives you more of that touch and like you can dive deeper. But
Yeah.
I feel like the free stuff, is a great place for anyone at any level to start at.
That's amazing. Thank you. I think one quick thing I'll tell you, just as a little bit of advice, is that the $100 offer, we had someone named Gail who at the time was 68. Okay. She was used to selling high ticket offers. So she wasn't
Hmm.
going to do the $100 offer challenge because she just thought it was for beginners. She decided to take it one day and she took all 5 days. The first day
Okay.
is get your offer. The second day is how to promote it. The third day is how to build an audience and then how to sell it, and so on. And she said, well, I don't really feel good about doing $100 calls because I'm used to doing $1,000 calls. Well, she did the $100 calls because she's wise and she just knows, let me just see, because Arlan's making money. Let me just see. She did her first call for $100 or $97. On the call, she realized the person would be a really great candidate for an old high ticket offer she had. So she offered it to them on that call.
Hmm.
$6,000 booked on that call.
Oh,
And
wow.
then she said, "Well, let me do it again and see if it's a fluke." Gets on the call, has the full what you paid for call, but just
Mhm.
realized this person may need more of my help. $6,000 booked again. And then she got on the third call. She made the same offer. They said, "I can't do 6,000. That's a bit much for me." So she said, "What about half the time for 3,000?" They said, "Yes, you got me." So she made $15,000 in a matter of days after taking that $100 offer. And that, you know what I'm saying? So the
Right.
skills you build, you can change, you can think of it a different way, but the skills that are there and the like little hacks and stuff, I would look
Yeah.
into it for you, especially with you coming back with your 2.0 version. I think there's some
Yeah.
stuff in there that will really guide you in the step-by-step process.
You just convinced me. I would definitely go back and revisit the first module.
I love it. I love it. Yes. Yeah. You can skim through the offer. I would still look at it, but skim through it. But definitely start with that day two, really honing in on that
Yeah.
because it'll give you some ideas. Yeah. If you're a beginner, it's a no brainer. If you're
Yeah.
seasoned, that's when I think people don't realize how much you gain from your first 5K because it's called your first 5K. So people think, oh, that's not really for me. No, there's so much in there that is tailored to. It's meant to just augment what you already do. So
Hmm.
if you already have something going on, it's going to help you augment that. If you're just getting started, it's going to help you get that on ramp. So
Yes.
yeah,
And
so
I
thank you
agree.
so much. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say I agree with what you're saying, but it also for me personally helped me to look at like almost inventory the stuff that I was doing and say, okay, how can I use these tools to elevate what
That's
I'm already
right.
doing? You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So it
Yeah.
just helps you take it to the next level.
Yeah. So it sounds like you got
Yeah.
clarity and you got that elevation. I love it. I love it.
Yes. And so
Well,
I would
thank you.
definitely go back and look at that challenge.
Say that one more time.
I said I'll definitely be going back and look at the $100 offer challenge and implement some of those strategies.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. It's been so much fun talking to you, and I can't wait to see you. Everybody, you can go meet Erica inside of your first 5K. The links are below. Make sure you get in. It's free. It's
Yes.
free. I'll see you soon.